Welcome back. It's been several days since my last video due to things going on in real life. And because this is a chess channel, I'm pretty sure that you don't want to hear me go on and on about real life, but rest assured that there are things that we've had to take care of, so I haven't had time to make or edit a video in several days, almost a week now. I have been doing the bare minimum each day for chess. Every day I make at least one move in every daily game that's come up, and every day I've solved the daily puzzle on both chess.com and Lichess. And that's because I'm afraid if I go, days without doing any of that stuff, I might completely forget how to play this game. But I have time today. I noticed that there were some new bots on chess.com. There's the Cute Moo, there's the Curious Moo, which is rated medium, and the Angry Moo, which is rated hard. Cute Moo is easy. I don't know what rating easy corresponds to. It might be 100 or it might be 800. Both should be easy for me. And then the medium one, I don't know if that's one that I can beat or if that's one that's slightly better than me, because a lot of medium rated players, so-called, are better than me. And of course the hard one probably can't beat. But I don't know why I shouldn't try the easy one and then the medium one, just for practice's sake and to kind of, reintroduce myself to an actual chess game. And then maybe, if everything in real life has sorted itself out, which I hope that it has, fingers crossed, then I can go back to my regularly scheduled programming here. I just realized that the crop was off there, but I fixed it. Hopefully that's correct. Let's just click play and see what we get here. It looks like I'm going to get the white pieces. I will play the English opening. Okay, I've seen that before. I think that aims to protect this, but sometimes my opponents just play e6 and then put this knight here and then fianchetto their other bishop. We'll see what the Hippo does here. If they play that, I'll just take it, and then when they take here, I will play d4 to obviously prevent that from going any further, and then I think I can just go ahead and play here like normal. I don't know. Should I pin the knight? I have no idea. I'm going to fianchetto my bishop. All right, that seems like something that can be done. I'm going to put my bishop here. Now see, this actually does something. It pins the knight. But the knight wasn't going anywhere just yet, was it? Now this bishop over here on g4 didn't pin anything because I haven't moved that knight here yet. I usually play e3 and then put this knight on e2 behind it, but I'm not going to play e3 right now. So I guess that's pinning the pawn. I can unpin that pawn by putting my queen over here on a4, which is a check. I assume they would block with the knight, which also protects this bishop. And then I can play e3. That's what I'm going to do. There's a check. Oh, they moved the king. Well, I'm going to take the bishop then. So I don't know if the bot messed up before that. I kind of felt like this bishop was at least an inaccuracy over here on g4, but this is definitely a blunder because it gives up a full piece. And we're going to do a queen trade now, looks like. Although I don't know if I should. Should I take this free pawn? I'm very tempted to. I mean, I could just take a different pawn and lose my queen with check, but that pawn looks free. And then maybe the rook is too, but I'm not sure. Sometimes you do that and you get your queen trapped, but I don't. Oh, whoa, wait. Oh my goodness. I need to pay a little bit more attention to what my opponent's doing here. They have pointed two pieces at that pawn, but okay, that pawn's doubly defended. Okay, I'm going back to what I was going to do, which is to take on b7. They've brought that bishop back, which gives me the rook for free. I'm going to take it. And I guess I'll take the knight too with check, which I guess they have to block with one of these pieces. Okay, not going to take here, but I guess I could go take this a pawn, but I also would like to develop some pieces. I think I can safely get this g knight out here. My queen is pretty safe right now. Oh, now that's a move I don't understand. The only thing I could think of is if on the last turn, if my best move was to go after this pawn here on a7, then they were supposed to bring this back and defend that pawn. But that doesn't make any sense with my queen still here, which I can get the bishop and aim at the pawn. And I don't think they can trap me or anything. Yeah, I'm going to take the bishop. Now, sometimes when an opponent makes a move like that, I think, oh, they blundered, and I take the piece and then I lose. But I don't think that's going to be the case here. I think I'm just going to start picking off more pawns, and I'm ready to castle whenever I can. I mean, whenever I want to. Like, maybe now? That pawn is still defended. Actually, it's defended twice now, so I don't have to worry about my king protecting that pawn. I think castling might be the best option, unless they're about to checkmate me over here somehow. No, my knight's guarding that. Okay, I'm going to castle. I have been delaying castling over the last few weeks. I've been trying to teach myself to delay castling because sometimes when I castle early, my opponent's just hopping in here and then I lose immediately. So I'm trying to stop the ways that I lose immediately because that seems bad to me. That was a joke. Obviously, losing immediately is bad. That looks like it was intended to prevent this bishop from getting out, but can I just get the bishop out a different way? Like here or here? I don't want to go there. I still can't play e4 yet. I mean, I guess I could, but they have all their pieces, almost all their pieces guarding that. Let's see, I can check, and depending on what they do, I ought to be able to pick off this pawn after that, because only their knight is guarding it, so I could take it with my knight. Unless they block the check with their knight. Let's see what they block the check with. Or they might just move out of check. Oh, they did. Oh, well, then that was a problem. I didn't think of that. Well, that was my mistake. Let's see if they want a queen trade. I'm ready for that. No, they didn't. All right, yeah, they still have everything guarding that. So I should probably just move this bishop up so I can get this other rook out. Oh, they've given me the queen. I'll take it. They're coming after the bishop, which is defended, so guess that's okay. Oh, I don't want to go here. I almost went there so I could aim at both of those undefended pawns, but that's a bad idea. I can go here and aim at both of the undefended pawns. I'm aiming at c7 and at d, whatever that is, d5. Oh, I just realized they could solve both those problems this way, but they wanted to give up the knight for the bishop, which is sometimes very good, and then they played this. All right, that makes perfect sense, but now I can play e4. Oh, I'll take that back with check. Oh, they didn't take it. I thought they would take it. Okay, we're just going to take a bunch of stuff here, pinning that pawn. There's got to be an easy way in here. Let's bring a rook and check them with the rook. I think they have to come up, and we'll come over and then go there. Okay, 28 moves. I do try to beat the quote-unquote easy bots in less than 30 moves, usually one of my goals. All right, save game. I'm not going to run my one game review on this game because I think it was clear where the bot messed up where it gave me the bishop early on. So I'm going to go play the medium Hippo bot, which is Curious Moo. Ready for a tougher game? A little tougher, yeah, but not very much tougher. Because if medium means 1600, you know, I'm probably in trouble. Let me check my time here. Okay, I'm still good on time. I know you can't see it because of my little camera box, but let's move that. Why does chess.com do this? It gives you the option to choose between I want to play as white, I want to play as black, or I want to let the computer choose the colors, but I always choose the middle one because I think that's more fair. I'm getting training with both black and white at random apparently, but every time I choose that, the next time I go to play a bot, it has reselected either black or white, and I don't know why that is. I don't know if you saw that while I was talking. Somebody just challenged me to a 10-minute game and I almost clicked on it because I was clicking on these little buttons and that challenge popped up right there. That's another reason that I have repeatedly asked to not challenge me to live games because, well, number one, I'm always going to decline it, but number two, I might click on it by accident here and ruin my rapid rating. I didn't mean that to sound like I'm a jerk or sound really harsh, but I know a bunch of people like to play against famous chess streamers and stuff like that, but I'm not a famous chess streamer. You can probably tell that by how many subscribers I have down below, which is not a lot. I'm just a random person trying to get better at chess. You know, help me out here. Don't send me challenges to live games. Thanks. Let's play this Curious Moo medium bot, and I got the white pieces again. Okay, let's play the English again, see what we get here. Oh, we got the same thing. Okay, we'll play the same thing. And let's see what this bot does. Oh, that's the same thing we got before, isn't it? And then I'm going to play d5. And then this bishop came out here, didn't it? Okay, now we got something different. I don't think that's good. It might be. It might be really good. Oh, we've transitioned into the Queen's Gambit declined. We're not in English anymore. Then maybe that is good. But I thought that was, you know, supposed to be reserved for the knight, but I could be wrong. I guess let's get some pieces out. As usual, I will delay castling for a little while. Again, not sure if I'm supposed to try to pin that knight in real games against people. When I do that, they always play this immediately. And then I'm never sure if I'm supposed to bring it back or come back this way. And if I take the knight, that always turns out to be wrong. So I don't know why I put it there in the first place. I'm just going to get out my light squared bishop, I guess. Oh, they've moved the queen to aim at probably not there. That's probably not a blunder, but it may be inaccurate. I don't think I have an immediate way to challenge that or you know, to do something about it. I'm just going to do what I said, which is try to castle. Again, I'm, you know, watching for this, but my knight is guarding that square. Sorry, somebody just let their dog out here and it's just yapping. It feels like it's 15 feet away. Hopefully my mic isn't picking that up, but it is distracting me. I'm going to delay castling just a little bit because of the whole I get checkmated a few moves after I castle thing. But what else can I do to improve my position? I feel like I can keep their queen from coming over here by playing a3 and then maybe the next one and get my bishop out this way. Also, because of that bishop aimed, I might need to move my rook up. Well, then I can't move this pawn just yet because of the knight aimed at that knight. Or I could just take the knight. I guess I could just take the knight, then they come back with the pawn, and then I bring this knight back? Yeah, let's do that. There's no reason for them to have a knight in there. Oh, they took with the queen. Well, I didn't expect that. Certainly did not expect them to take with the queen. Maybe they'll take this with the queen too. Should I go ahead and move my queen over here and aim at that? Or should I do what I said I was going to do and put my knight here? I don't know if that actually helps anything. Let's put this queen over here. I think that forces them to do something about defending that pawn. Oh, they did. They just defended it just really rapidly. So maybe what I just did was a mistake. Now if I bring the knight back, they get this pawn. And if I put the bishop here, they just take it because their bishop's defending that. So that's not good. Now should I castle? I feel like castling, but I don't know. Let's castle. Okay, now I can put this this knight back here. Let's do that. See if they want to move somewhere with the queen. They did. See if they want to trade off the bishop, because I feel like I'm about to get my queen trapped over here for some reason. Let's see if they want to trade off the bishop. They did not. Yeah, I'm about to get my queen trapped. I don't know. No, I can always move the queen, but I have to trade for the bishop first, I guess. Yeah, and now I'm running out of places to move my queen because their queen's guarding those. There's really no way to sneak in here. Although I would like to. Wait, I can come over one now and go for that pawn? I assume they would just defend it. Are they going to defend it with the queen? And then where's my queen going to go? Ooh, I don't know. And their bishop is cutting off these squares. And I still haven't moved my dark squared bishop. Let's put the queen back on the home square. Maybe we need to push this pawn so we can get the bishop out finally. Oh, they did that. Let's see if I can get this bishop off the back rank. How's my time doing? Okay, I'm still okay on time. That can't be good either, but again, I'm not sure what to do about it. Let's see, can I move my queen over just one now and see what they do here? Oh, they're defending that with the queen, so too bad there's not a way to move that. Let's see, are they going to do something about this pawn? They did not. Ooh, that's tricky. Should I take it? If I take it, am I going to somehow get my queen trapped around in here? I'm going to take it, because I think I can always come back here. It looks like the bot is continuously messing up over there, but again, I didn't want to say it on every turn, but I don't know what to do. Okay, they undefended this pawn. I do know what to do about that, I think. Again, a little worried about getting the queen trapped, but I think I can just take this pawn, and then maybe one of those. Which one? Which one gives me more opportunities to run away is how I'm going to choose these, and I'm going to take the one on b5 because it gives me more chances to run away, and I'm still aiming at the other one. Maybe they're hoping I would take here so that would leave that pawn undefended or something, but I wasn't. Because I was going to do this. I should probably be putting a rook here. That's what all this moving around over there has been trying to tell me. Probably, but I don't know. I'm going to take this pawn. I'm now 4 pawns ahead. They're moving all their pawns toward my king, which looks dangerous, but I think it's okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yep, I'm going to start bringing this. They have discovered an attack against my queen. Very nice. I think I can just sidestep that, like one of these 2 moves. Maybe this one. I think that's okay. They've aimed at this well-defended pawn, and I was going to start trying to bring this knight around somehow, but I'm not sure exactly where. I'm going to go here and see if I can score it in this way. Oh, no, pretty sure, yeah, I almost did something wrong. That would not have been good because I think they just would have moved the rook over one. You know what? Let's get the queen here where it's defending the bishop. So I can move this pawn here in a second. Oh, see, this bot's a little smarter than it gives itself credit for. Okay. And now I'm going to do the fork because my queen's not behind that knight anymore. And because I am up 4 points of material, I'm going to take the bishop. Is this pawn defended? Yes, it is. Okay, because I was thinking about a check and then taking that pawn, but that pawn is defended, so we won't do that. But we are going to move this rook over here. That wasn't good, was it? Because I can just do this. And then is that safe? Because they have a bunch of pieces pointed there. Let's see. Pawn and queen and rook are all pointed there. But I have a pawn and queen and rook pointed there, so I think I'll be okay. I'm going to push this. Oh, they went over. Okay. Well, then I'm going to check with my queen and take the knight with the pawn. And then I'm going to defend that pawn and attack the rook at the same time. They checked me. I'm going to move out of check. I think that's the best move. I don't know. Maybe putting the rook there was best. Oh, they got the rook out of danger. Very nice. Undefended pawn. What if I pin that rook to the queen this way? Is that good? Oh, I guess it is. I'm going to take it. A lot of pawns coming here. I can't push that one yet, but wait, maybe I can. Maybe I can go here and then push that pawn. Like, check. Ooh, I don't know. Which one should I push? This one? Let's push that one. And then I'll push the other one. I think they have to come out this way. And then I get another queen. I think I'm doing pretty good. At least I feel like I've solved this one. Oh, I can get a whole nother queen. Let's do that. I haven't done 3 queens in a long time, but I'm just going to do it for fun. I'm going to take that with check, and then take that with check, and we're going to be real careful to not stalemate them. That's a check. That's a check, and that was mate. Okay, 49 moves. I don't know exactly where this one messed up, but I know it made a bunch of nonsense moves, especially down in the king side. There were just moving rooks left and right, putting the queen back over there, and I don't know which of those were mistakes, which of those were blunders. I do have just a few minutes, so I am going to save this game and run the game review. Get one per day. Might as well use this one. It's always weird to me how the bot's name changes when you get over to this review page, and here it says it was rated 1200. Okay, well now we know the answer to that question. I did have some misses. I don't know where they are. If I hover over the misses, will they show up on the graph? No. I just realized that when I removed my camera earlier, it's been gone the whole time since then. That's embarrassing. I have a whole webcam and I just wasn't using it. But it did say I played like an 1800 and the bot played like a 1250. Well, it was very close to its rating. Mine was way above my rating, but I don't feel like this bot's mistakes were the type of mistakes that a human would make. Now the last bot, when it moved the king instead of saving the bishop, I felt like that's a mistake that a low-rated player might make. But this one, it was just making random moves that didn't accomplish anything over in the corner, if indeed those were its mistakes. Let's switch to the analysis board and see where the marks are here. Okay, we've got book moves, book move, book move. This is the Agincourt defense of the English opening. That was taking, they take back. D4 is my best move. Okay, I thought it was, but now we're in the Queen's Gambit declined. And they should play C6. The bot did play C6. Okay, so some of, as you get up above 1,000, these bots seem to know their openings at least out to a few moves. Bishop to F4 is what Stockfish might play here, or Queen to C2. Well, I know very little about the Queen's Gambit declined, but if I'm going to hit this position from the English opening, I might as well learn to play Queen to C2 or Bishop to F4 at some point. What did I play and how bad was it? Okay, that's about the same. Very close to the same as those others, very close to even. Okay, knight to F6 probably wasn't bad. We're now in the Queen's Gambit declined exchange variation. Again, bishop to F4 or queen to C2. I'm learning my openings as I go, but I played E6, which was okay. And okay, see, this was weird. I thought that was at least inaccurate. I think I said it, and I should have gone ahead and put this bishop on D3. Why did I not do that? For some reason, I just moved it 1. D3 seems like a more natural place for it. Again, I'm not sure why I did this. Probably because I was talking at the same time. That was their best move. And I should have castled. Well, again, I'm very gun shy on castling right now for reasons I've already said out loud. All right, A3 wasn't horrible. That wasn't bad either. I should have castled or played knight to D2. I would have had 2 knights hitting that. That makes some sense. How bad was just taking it now? Not that bad, but they probably shouldn't have taken with their queen. That's actually not that bad for them either. Oh, queen to B3 was my best move. Good for me. That one, as you probably remember, because it was just a few minutes ago, I worried about that, but that's great. Okay. And they shouldn't have gone all the way. They should have just moved 1, which is what I expected them to do. But that's not horrible as long as I play bishop to D2. Oh, I guess that keeps them from coming further forward. No, it doesn't. It doesn't keep them from playing this. It says they would play A5. Then I would put my knight in there. Why? And then they wouldn't push either one of those pawns. They would just move their bishop over here. Yeah, that's kind of like the engine or grandmaster type moves. They're like, yeah, just put this bishop here, which will induce them to make this pawn move. And then after you play knight to E5, they'll play bishop to D6 and you'll have them something. And I don't know what any of those moves, you know what I'm saying? You've heard the top players say stuff like that. I'm always just at a loss. It's like, but why would I put it there? And they're like, because then they'll play this. And it's like, my opponents won't. If I did that series of moves, my opponents would do something like this. And then the whole line would be off because they didn't do what the grandmaster said. But A4, I could have played. Castling wasn't a mistake. I'm fine. Oh, they did play that and it's a mistake, but you know what I meant. I meant after, they did that to keep me from coming in here maybe because it's an engine, a weak engine, but they thought I might be coming in there. And I should have played bishop to D2, not knight to D2. Okay, that was one of my misses. I could have also played knight to G5 here, but bishop to D2 is the move I had to play here to take advantage of that mistake. Okay, well, that's a miss. Let's just skip to my next miss, which was here. Yeah, I see some of those moves in the corner, they had to have been mistakes, right? These just moving pieces around and nobody could explain why. But that one can be taken advantage of with queen to E2 or E4 now, but not by what I played, which was queen to C1. Why did I play queen to C1? Oh, because I was aiming for that. But what does this do? probably preparing e4, which I talked about not being able to play yet. But I think I didn't notice that until a little bit later. What about, I wonder how bad rook to e1 would have been. I don't know. This wasn't horrible. I still have an advantage. That was a miss because they should have played bishop to e7 or f5. That obviously prevents them from playing f5. Okay, oh, rook to e1. Okay, I just mentioned that. And of course, now I can't put my queen up there, but I can put my queen on c3. Excellent. That was what I played, and it was one of my better moves. Okay. Now they played bishop to e7, but now I can just take that pawn. It was my best move. Okay, good. That's what I needed, was a little bit of confirmation. Did I make any more mistakes or misses? I did. I had one way back here. Wait, I missed a mate in one? Queen 2 to e5. This one to here. Oh, yeah, that's checkmate. All right. Well, I saw I had a check down there, so I did that. But now I only have a mate in 2. I didn't do my mate in 2. I took that queen. Now I still have a mate in 2. I did that for fun because I wanted to just end this game because I've got to go. Thank you for being here. I'll see you next time, probably doing puzzles.